Shalom. Kahalal Yahal Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and in sincerity. The hopeful elect tabernacle of David. The brother Yashawan back with a short lesson, all right, dealing with the climate of things today, all right. And the climate is people are beginning to fight back, all right. There's going to be a fight between the haves and the have-nots, if you will. And when I say have, if you have that thing, you can be acting and being condescending to those that don't have that thing, all right? And that fight is being set up. The Most High is bringing division and variance, okay? Friends, right, shall fight amongst themselves. Let me get that. Let's start right here. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 15 and 14. Salaki. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. Okay? And these swords are the missiles, right? And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. This sword is a gun, okay, or a weapon of some sort, okay? So we're in the time of people not getting along, right? And the haves against the have-nots. Great division. The Most High is bringing division. Yahushua is bringing division, okay? For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another, right? Let's get that word sedition. Let's look that up real quick. Sedition definition. Okay. Sedition, conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state or monarch, whoever's in charge. Okay. Conduct, the way you're acting, or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state or monarch. Okay. Now back to this. Where are we? Where the hell was it? 2nd Ezra. So it's a lot. Or not 2nd Ezra. Is it Ecclesi? 2nd Ezra. Where's that at? Salaki, bear with me. Is this it? Okay. For there shall be sedition among men. All right. And invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, meaning the authority figures, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So all of these things were in that time. Okay? Let's get one more. What is that? 2nd Ezra 6 and 24. So lucky, bear with me. Yep. Let's get that real quick. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 24. At that time, friends. At that time shall friends fight against another like enemies. All right? The Most High is putting a spirit on this place of division, sedition, okay, opposition. All right? At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. That's going on in my life right now. and the earth shall stand in fear. There's a spirit of fear. People are afraid, so they're acting like they're a badass. The earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. So this knowledge is going to stop being noised abroad, and Most High is going to shut down their ears. All right. And if you just a dumbass out there on autopilot, that's what it's going to be. So we're going to watch this quick video. This is Zay Loves Truth channel, October 14th. I believe today is the 16th, 15th. So this is yesterday. And the title of this old man gonna go off and tell his little story about what happened at work. The title of it is Stand Up, right? Stand up against the tyranny, right? Letting you know this is the climate of people right now, all right? And it comes down to the haves and the have-nots. Have what? Have that thing I'm talking about. All right, so let's watch this.
Happened today. That yellow happened today. That yellow belly son of a bitch safety man came in here and told us we all had to get the fucking vaccine or we were all going to be fired. You know what we all did? We all grabbed our shit and started heading to the fucking gate and told them, kiss our fucking ass. You can have this job. You can take it and shove it. And you know what? Before we got to the gate, they came and told us, never mind, you ain't got to get it. That's right. You stand together, they can't take your dignity, your job, your pride. Don't be no yellow belly son of a bitch. Stand up against this hair tyranny. All around the U.S., motherfuckers are standing up against this tyranny, standing up for their rights and their fucking freedoms, just like we did. And you can do the same. Fuck them yellow belly son of a bitches.
So do you see the spirit that's on people? He said pride himself. They can't take your pride. Let's go back to this. All right? For because of their pride. Where's that at? Let me go back. Salakia. What was it, 15? Salak. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 18. For because of their pride, okay, they can't take your pride. The city shall be troubled. There's great trouble. We're in the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, the houses shall be destroyed and men shall be afraid. People are afraid out there. They feel the spirit that's out there. Okay, things done changed up. It's about to get exponentially worse. Okay, and people know it. All right, they know what is about to go on out here. All right, so this is, I can end it right there. This is the time that we're in. It's going to get wild out here. All right, and nobody can turn it back. You read this again. For the sword, this is 15 and 15. 2nd Ezra 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against one another, and swords in their hands. Okay? It hasn't resorted to shooting at each other quite yet, but there's a thing made famous by what happens at the post office. When you lose your job, when you get fired from the post office, that man goes home, he pulls out his gun, he shoots the wife and kids, and then he goes back to the post office, right? And then he shoots up all of his coworkers, right? And it's called going postal, Going postal is when you go back to the job that they fired you. So if all them dudes had walked off the job and quit, one of them or two of them, would have went back, whoever the foreman is, whoever gave them the ultimatum, one of them would have came back and went postal or whatever they were doing. So with that, this is the climate that we're in right now, and anything goes. Right here says it's going to come down to shooting. Okay, the shooting's going to start. The looting and the shooting. Okay, what does this say? And spoil their goods. What does it mean to spoil? They're going looting. Here's the looting. Okay. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. Looting and shooting. Destroy their houses with the sword. This is looting. This is shooting. This is shooting right here. Where is it? Swords in their hand. Okay? When the looting starts, the shooting starts. Who said that? Was that DJ Trump? All right, so anyway, with that, we're going to go ahead and close it. I hope that the elect were edified, and with that, we're going to say shalom.